We're gonna crash! The traumatizing thought of that put fear in me that I dare not show my actions. The ship was moving through one of the strongest ion storms in my flights that I've ever encountered. We had just left Mars. The report I got was that the storm was not going to hit us. That was the first mistake. Yeah. The second was the arrogant stand I took in trying something that my gut told me I shouldn't have. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried it at all. But it was my judgment, mine alone. I will only say that we should have checked with NASA before we made this unauthorized travel through part of the solar system that no ship had ever traveled. The ship's navigation systems were doing everything to keep us on some kind of steady course. I was in command, captain of the Star Quest. I tried my best not to panic. I waited a long time to get this job. I was passed over for people who I know are not as qualified as me. But I finally got my foot in the door, taking passengers back and forth from Earth to the red planet Mars. This was my third trip, and I knew if I didn't make the right decision, it might be the last flight. I watched as the newest ships in the fleet banked left and right, up and down, trying everything to avoid the only alternative of crash. This ship was so advanced. Man, machine-assisted navigation. One of the best things we ever created. It was part of the reason we might have any chance at all. It would be because man was engaged. The 3 runs to Mars and back with no problems, and now this. I kept looking at the view screens,
the final frontier,
hoping we would somehow make it through.
Of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, like Starship, right?
To explore strange new worlds.
But not quite like Starship. See, the storm, it was on us faster than like rice on gravy. I had no chance at all, and I had no choice. I needed to get the logbox off the ship as a beacon, putting out a signal to any ships that might pass by, in case we don't make it. I loaded it in the tubes, but they were jammed. I pushed the eject buttons, hoping they would work. We were going to crash, and there was nothing I could do about it. I closed my eyes and I said a prayer to myself, turned on the intercom. This is the captain. Put your seatbelts on tight. We're going to have to make a crash landing. The hard banging ship was taking was fierce. It was lucky we didn't explode. I tried to get a message to NASA, but the communication was cut off. Now I was going to have to use whatever I knew to keep us alive. Yeah. Help us get back home.